We are going to start our Tuesday practice on the top of the mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Connect your feet together, bring your hands to your heart center, and set an intention for the practice. Something which will help you stay connected for the next 20 minutes. Now direct your attention towards your breath, nice long inhalation. Soft exhale. We're going to start our practice with sun salutation. Lift your arms out and up, connect your palms and look up. Exhale, softly bend your knees, fold forward. Relax your neck completely. Exhale. As you inhale, lift your head up, halfway forward. Exhale, step, find your plank pose. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Slowly lie down on the floor. Untuck your toes, press the top of your feet into the ground and lift the fronts of your shoulders up. Create small extension through the upper back. Lift your heart, and with the next exhalation, push the floor away. Softly come to your child's pose. Move forward, inhale, exhale, sitting bones back and down. Inhale forward, softly, exhale back. Relax in child's pose and connect to Ujjayi breathing, the breath with the sound. We create this sound by contracting the back of the throat, connecting to this ha sound at the back of your throat. Inhale nice and long. Exhale fully. Look forward, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back. Find your downward dog. Now stretch your knees, lift your heels higher. And slowly send your heels towards the floor. Distribute weight evenly between hands and feet. Next inhalation, step forward. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise up to standing, arms up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Begin again, in, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. In, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back. Bend your knees, chaturanga. Bend the elbows, untuck your toes, press the top of your feet into the floor and bring your hands flat on the floor by the sides. Lift your feet off the ground and lift your chest higher. Find your breathing in softly. Long exhalation, hands next to your floating ribs. Come back, child's pose, tuck your toes and shifting the weight forward and back. Create freedom in your body, move the way you want. Move around, softening the back. Finding your own space. Finding your own rhythm. Inhale, come up, downward facing dog. Stretching through the heels, softly pedal out through your feet. Nice long inhalation, heels down, head up, step forward, feet together, halfway up. Exhale, folding forward. Bend the knees, inhale, rise up to standing, connect your hands to your heart. Softly out. Let's add on here. Softly bend the knees, chair pose, fingers reaching down towards the floor. Lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump back. Chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Stay here, open your heart and press the shoulders down. Have more space between your shoulders and ears. And now bend your knees, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back. Let's find some stillness in downward dog. Full inhalation. Side out. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. Back heel down. Warrior one. Reach your arms up and over your head. Chest forward, hips forward. Strong legs. Hands down, right knee to chest. And step your right leg out to your left. Find your side plank. Lift your left arm up in line with your right arm. Find stillness. As you exhale, reach your left arm down and take your knee. Bend your knee and place it on the floor. Lift your torso over your hips. Gate pose. From this position, reach your right arm up and take a stretch out to your side. Exhale fully. Inhale up. Exhale fully. Inhale up. Exhale, stay here. And then slowly come back to your side plank. Just lift your left leg up and hold over the floor. You can bend your knee and take hold of your foot. Create some extension through the chest. Push your knee back, chest forward. And exhale. Hands on the floor. Plank pose. And slide your right knee to your right wrist. Lower your hips down. You can tuck your toes or untuck your left toes and come to pigeon pose. Stretching the hips here. Exhale, slowly fold forward and stay. With the next inhalation, come up. Exhalation, step back, downward facing dog. Reconnect, readjust your breath, left side. Inhale, step your left foot forward, in between your hands. Slowly with the next inhalation, reach your arms up and over your head. Warrior one. Keep your front knee over the ankle and lift your heart far from the hips. Create extension. Create nice stretch through the sides of the body. Place your hands back down. Bring your left knee to your chest and slowly roll out to your right. Supported side plank. Keep your left foot extended forward. You can hover over the floor or keep it on the floor. And then slowly bend your left knee, place it down. Lift your chest over the hips, gate pose. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold to your right. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold out to your right. It's a side stretch, so create length through the sides of the body. Exhale. Last time. Come back to your side plank. Hand under the shoulder. Lift your right leg up and send it back. Hold your heel and try to reach the top of your head towards the back heel. Create extension through the chest. Nice and soft exhale. Step back down, plant your palms under the shoulders and bring your front knee towards the left wrist. Slide your hips down Release and relax. For a moment, connect to your body. Connect to the sensations. If it's pain, if it's tightness, relax and release with the next exhalation. Come back up, downward dog. Once again, root down through your feet and shift your weight forward. Plank. Exhale, back and up. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, back and up. Inhale forward to plank, softly articulating through each vertebra. Bend the elbows, lie down on the floor, untuck your toes. And we are going to stay here. Place your left forearm in front of you. Bend your right knee and clasp your foot. As you lift your chest, bring your right heel closer to your right buttock and feel nice stretch in the front of your thigh. Once again, in the pose, connect to the sensations in the body. Where you feel tightness, start sending your energy there, relaxing and releasing a little bit more and more, softening. Undo the pose, roll to your left, and once again side plank, this time from the elbow. Lift your hips higher, stay, focus, and exhale, release. Lie down on your belly and switch sides. Right forearm in front, reach back, take your foot, and bring your heel directly over your left sitting bone. Feel the nice stretch in the front of your thigh and the hip flexor. Stay soft. Undo the pose and roll to your right hip and reaching the arm up, lift your hips and hold. 3, 2, 1. And now, relax. Lie down on your belly. Place the top of your head on the floor. And bend your knees, reach back to your heels and take hold of your heels or shin bones. And start lifting up to bow pose. Lift your chest. Tuck your tailbone and stay focusing on your breathing in and out softly. Lie down, switch the grip. Try to hold your feet from the inside, holding the big toes. And once again, start lifting your chest up and sending your heels far from the glutes. Connect to the midline so that you feel strong. And exhale, relax. Bring your hands down to the floor, send your hips back, relax in child's pose for a moment. Reconnect and readjust with your breathing in softly, out. Now we are going to build some strength in the shoulders, core, upper back. Round your upper back. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back. Walk your feet towards your face. Reach your right leg up and hold. It's a dolphin pose. So your head is lifted. Now bring your right knee to your chest and hold. 3, 2, 1, switch sides, left leg up, square off your hips, reach your leg from the inner thigh, and then bring your knee down to your chest and hold a little bit longer. Relax. Place your knees. Relax. Child's pose. With the next inhalation, roll up to seated. Place your hands together, close your eyes, and find a moment of stillness. Now let's get into some back bends. We're going to start with Ustrasana camel pose. Tuck your toes under, separate your knees as wide as your hips, and bring your hands on the lower back. As you push your hips forward, create extension and length. Send your chest up, and slowly bring your hands onto your heels. Hold. If it's too much, keep your hands on the lower back and just looking up, create extension. Your neck is nice and long, and exhale, undo the pose. Untuck your toes, come back to child's pose. Full inhale, side out. The next pose is a headstand. Everyone can do it, but we are going to do it in 3 steps. First, you can watch me. Hold the opposite elbow, interlace your handstand, and place the top of your head on the floor, the back of your head into your hands. Your neck is nice, long, and supported. Now tuck your toes under and walk your feet towards your face, keeping your hips. Find a nice line from the hips down to your head. You can try bending one knee and sending the knee to your chest, keeping the other leg on the floor. And you can be switching sides. First step, just have your feet on the floor, and this is already enough. You have the benefits from the headstand. If the headstand is in your practice, you can do the full version when your feet are over your head. Now let's go together. Hold the opposite elbow. Release your hands and interlace your fingers. Create nice and solid, strong triangle. Place the top of your head on the floor. Lift your shoulders up. Tuck your toes under. And walk your feet towards your face closer, as close as you can, and stay there. Be present. Be present to what you feel. If you feel tightness or soreness or heaviness, just be there. And if the headstand is in your practice and you did it before, lift your legs up slowly, finding control, and stay strong. Don't push and don't rush the process. Be mindful, be present. And at your own time, undo the pose. Relax in child's pose. Separate your knees as wide as a yoga mat. Slide your arms forward and relax the top of the head on the floor. Full exhalation, child's pose. When you're ready at your own time, come back to seated. Cross your shins and get ready for 10-minute meditation. Get comfortable. You can even place a pillow under your seat to elevate your hips. Place your right hand onto your heart and left hand onto your belly. Take a moment to appreciate yourself. Ground yourself in the present moment. And then relax and release your arms by your thighs. Close your eyes. We are ready for meditation. For now, take a moment to get comfortable. Take a moment to settle the body and mind before we begin our gratitude meditation. Become aware of the space around you, in your room or where you are right now. And when you're comfortable, close your eyes. Start breathing in and out through the nose. Now slowly allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. In, out, in, out. As you just settle in the space around you, connect to physical sensations and the sounds. Then just bring your attention back to the body now. Just starting, get a sense. How's body feeling right now? Getting a sense of stillness or restlessness. Sense of heaviness or lightness. And at your own time, when you're ready, starting at the top of the head, scanning down the body, just starting to notice what feels comfortable and feels uncomfortable. At the same time, just starting to notice general mood underlying the sense of emotion. Is there anything obvious right now? Now just slowly bring attention back to your body as you just settle the mind on the breath. Try to feel where you feel the breath in the body. Just notice how each breath is a little different from the last. As you continue, follow the breath instead of counting the breaths as they pass. Just staying with it, one breath after the next. Now, I just like you to ask yourself a question. And just asking yourself a question, who or what you appreciate most in your life. A good chance, as you ask yourself, mind will become very busy and try to answer the question. But this exercise is all about asking the question, not answering the question. Notice what feeling naturally arises when you ask that question. Sometimes it's very strong, other times very subtle. Sometimes you might not be aware of anything at all. Doesn't matter what the answer is. It's just the mind settles, sinks down into that feeling. Still aware of the breath. In fact, it's the breath rises and falls into that feeling, no matter what that feeling now is. With the next out breath, let go of it, letting go of any focus on that feeling of the breath. Just letting the mind wander off, letting whatever it wants to do. And as you bring the attention back to the body now, just starting to feel the weight of the body again, the physical points of contact with the floor, starting to notice the sound, any smell, as you just bring the mind back to physical senses, and at your own time, gently opening the eyes and just pausing for a moment to be clear how you feel right now, to be clear about your intention, to carry with you this quality of awareness and appreciation throughout the day. And no matter how strong or subtle feeling might have been today, Just looking for moments throughout the day where you can remind yourself of that feeling. It's not about trying to force the feeling in any way, it's just remembering what that feeling is like. Thank you.